Alright, so let's see. Let's start with Scorpion. Alright. So you follow the trail, basically. Alright. And as you can see, like these streets here, it just kind of just leads you to, basically the intersections and such, alleyways. You follow it probably about a block, and then you turn right, and then that is when basically he disappeared. And by disappeared, I mean like digitally gone. So it took him probably approximately a minute and a half for his image to get scrubbed.
Okay.
Which means the people they had here at this cafe was probably not the only
scrubbers.
Yeah, the cell that they had.
But that's a digital trace.
Correct.
Not physical trace.
Correct.
So up to this point, could I scan to see if maybe he was leaving behind a specific footprint or any kind of trail?
Yeah, you can try to see. Go for it.
$27.
27.
Nice. Bless you.
This is very nice. Alright, so we're able to find particularly find like a footprint or anything like that in particular. But judging by the amount of time that it took for him, to walk and to leave and the distance and everything like that, you can kind of estimate roughly where he would have gone. So once the image was scrubbed, you can estimate, okay, give it, based on his speed, another minute and a half, that he would have went this direction, or this direction. Mm-hmm. And where he could have basically reached in that amount of time. So you can deduct that.
Okay.
So you got about 3 different directions. As we brought it down to.
Okay, so I have 3 probabilities and 3 mushies. Do you want to split up to go to each of these locations? Or do we just go blow up each of these locations together? 2 options. I give you a choice.
None of us like each other, so I'm just gonna go this direction.
I mean, that seems fair.
Just like let's not pretend to be friends.
It's
like,
the goal
so
to just
who
kill
picks
these
left,
people?
who picks right, and who goes up center?
I'll go left.
Center.
All right, then. Well, I tend to go to the right anyways because I'm usually right.
Righty-tighty. We're going right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Left.
Center. Nice.
We're just gonna murder people, right? I mean, I can do that.
I can just murder people.
Yeah, I mean, we're not trying to get information or anything.
You guys are very murder happy.
Are you not happy? I'm having a good time.
I kill people.
Kill people.
Alright. So you guys go you're 3 different directions. Okay. You said right,
Middle,
left.
Left.
Okay. So left takes you, crossing the street.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you cross the street and you basically go like another block or and a half or so as you try to follow where he would have gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception. And then the middle basically just takes you continuing down the street, obviously. So you can go and make a perception as well. And then right takes you around the corner and towards the train station.
Jeez.
what is that again?
What? Perception? Wisdom.
14.
23.
24.
19.
Alright.
I got you here. You do the rest.
Alright, so Dawn, as you cross the street, what you realize is that he wouldn't have gone this direction. There's just, it's too busy. There's just
Too many people to kill.
too many people that could see him, could recognize him. He didn't go this way. Scorpion, as you travel forward, you say, okay, he could have gone this way, but you're not entirely sure if he did or not. I mean, it's a possibility because you got a couple alleyways he could have ducked into and everything, but could there be even a couple buildings he could have ducked into? So it's very possible he could have gone this way. And then over here, as you guys are around the corner to the right, you see basically the stairs leading down into the train station. So you think, okay, very possible he could have gone this direction as well. He could have ducked down, got off of, city level, and basically went down below.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go down the subway.
Dawn, what about you?
I mean, if there's nothing to find over here, I guess I ought to turn around. So.
Yeah. Do you go back to join either of them?
Yeah, I guess so. I might as well follow Scorpion because he's probably already broadcasting his location, so he'd be the easiest to find.
That's true.
Just listen for the guy. It's your boy.
Alright, so Scorpion and Dawn, you guys going to check out the alleyway and the buildings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. You guys can go ahead and do a search for me, so that'd be intelligence and investigation if you have it. Meanwhile, Grabnar, same thing, investigation. And Heinrich. Which you might be better at this. I don't know.
Investigation?
Goes off of intelligence.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got you, boy. I know, but still.
I got a 15.
I got a 29.
I don't have intelligence or
It's
investigation.
you. I don't have it, so I roll a disadvantage, right?
You just roll one. You just roll once.
Just roll one as
Oh.
rolling two.
If you want to call it a disadvantage, but it's not.
Okay,
But
okay, it's 25.
You just don't have advantage.
I rolled a 20. Nice. Ja, I think we are good.
yeah, I mean, Grabnar's like, I got this.
I gotta see where this bloke went.
Yeah. You go and you investigate, and as you do, you go down the stairs, and you look, and you see the trams. You got, trams lined up. You got about 3 different ones. So, going this direction, it's very possible he could have gone on here and jumped on any one of these trains.
Oh man, that sucks.
But they are not leaving yet, right?
Oh, they've been left. I mean, they kind of come, and then, like this one right here, the closest one, it just arrived. So, the other 2 are already gone. Okay, you see it pulling in, basically, as you guys go down there.
But we see no other traces.
Yeah, you see no other traces now. But if he did go down this direction and go this way, most likely he would have jumped on one of these.
Do they all go in the same place?
No, they're in different districts. You two, as you investigate, you come to the conclusion that he most likely didn't go this route. You check the buildings, and if he ran into these buildings, like apartment buildings, he would just essentially trapped himself. Unless he lived here, which would be really strange for him to duck out and go to the place of his residence and leave people there. So that's not likely. And then the alleyway, it was just a very small alleyway that didn't lead anywhere. It was a dead end.
Okay.
Hello, cyber lady.
She goes, yes?
You have cameras in the subway?
Well, yes.
Okay, you see man run down the subway?
Oh, no. He was scrubbed.
Still scrubbing.
She goes, if you would have taken out all the other ones that do that, then this wouldn't be an issue.
Where are they? I'll take them out now.
She goes, well, we can try to find them all. That could be fun.
Ja? You game? Or do we just blow up train station?
She goes,
That might be a little bit too much right there. That's
She calculates and she goes, well, these trains went to 3 different districts. So, 3 different possibilities of where he could be hiding.
I feel like I should point out if you blow up the train station and he's already left on a train, you're blowing up your means of following him. So.
Oh no, that's okay. You turn into Rocket.
Until next time, from Major Disaster. Pro life
Alright.
tip.
So I'll scan the area again, I guess, to see if he's hiding.
What was that?
Scan the area again, see if he's hiding.
Sure. Go for it.
So 19.
Yeah, you don't find any traces of him here. So, Prometheus pops up. She goes, well, we did find some information. We found 3 districts he could have gone to. That limits it down from 9.
9! Anyway.
Ja, I get joke.
Maybe the others had better luck.
Which district? What are they named?
She goes, oh, yes.
And do we, broadcasting now, do we know what his handle was?
I don't think so.
So we have no name, just face?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because Virgil and Anya are working on that angle.
Right.
She goes, yes. So, I have located the next stop for these trains. It says one was heading to the Asphodel district. Another one to the Lightning district. And then finally, the docks.
I've been to the Asphodel district. You want to be careful there. It's
And she says, either of these could very likely be a place for him to go.
Best way to know, I guess. I don't want him to get too far so that he can hide. But if they find out the name, then maybe we could trace name to more secure pinpoint location. Right?
well, just thinking about this, just logically for a moment.
Yes. Regale me.
So, Asphodel district, that's where I got arrested at. Apparently, it's a neutral ground. You can't do anything there. So it's a safe haven.
It's a safe space.
Yes.
And
Docks
Prometheus
would
pops
be
up.
to get away. This asphodel would be to not be bothered by cops.
Lightning is where the gun runners are. The Lightning gang.
Oh, I hear him.
Mhm.
Well,
And the docks have shipping containers.
we must wait on information from Pretty Boy and Girl. I think would be most logical. But don't worry, if they get us something quickly, I turn into jetpack, we fly there.
Sounds good to me.
So, back over here to Virgil and Anya.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you guys are basically walking towards the apartment complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Suddenly it becomes all too apparent to Anya that Virgil is not much for small talk. It's just like laser focused.
Oh, she's not either.
Okay.
So as you are both walking,
Hold on a
you
second.
know,
I'm gonna do a perception check real quick. All right.
sure.
I'm gonna see if I am picking up similarities that I know about myself from her character.
Okay.
And I do get advantage. I'm not even going to do that because that is a nat 20. And that is 23.
And what you're looking for?
Basically, see if there's any characteristics about like body language and outward behavior that Like, hey, like I kind of know who that is.
Would that be
You're
insight?
like me.
Insight, yeah.
That's
Oh,
insight.
insight.
Maybe wisdom based, but
Well, okay, I don't have insight. So then, so I mean, still 23 though.
Yeah,
still
it's
20.
the
Yeah,
same.
you still roll a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't go away. Yeah. So yeah, you can tell that she's a little reserved. Doesn't really trust people.
Woman after my own heart.
You have a heart?
Yes, it's mechanical.
Ah.
So don't steal it.
Wait, hold on. Skills, do they add anything to your rolls?
No.
No? Okay.
No, you just roll. As long as you're skilled in it, you roll advantage on them.
Right.
They don't add.
Oh, you roll advantage. You
Yeah.
roll advantage if
If
you
you
have the
if you're
S.
if
like
you
this.
have the S filled in, if you're skilled in it, then you roll advantage.
Okay.
If you're not skilled in it, you just roll regular.
All right.
They don't add.
Okay.
anymore.
Sorry.
Virgil, Anya, as you guys are walking to the high rise, you see this lovely city site with these high rise buildings. Billboard with Virgil on it as for an advertisement.
Fixes his hair so it's more accurate to the picture.
Yes. And then you see a little advertisement right next to that, book your next birthday party. But yeah, you eventually make it to the bottom of the building there, which, as you can tell from the building, it's many floors. Yeah, but your guess, at least 50.
Okay. I walk in.
Right. So you both walk in to the lobby. And
Does
as
it
you-
have buzzers on the outside with like their names listed on their room number?
No, actually, there's this nice little desk with a receptionist. It's a robotic receptionist, but
That's so
Jake.
fun, yeah.
very high tech.
O'Connell.
And you hear them, and they go, "Welcome! Greetings! Are you guests or residents?"
Guests.
Guests! I'm sorry, but guests are not allowed at this moment. This is the private time for the residents.
Jake O'Connell. What floor?
Are you guests or residents?
Residence.
Fantastic! Please show your key card.
You'll just hear in your like, all right, I got it. So I'm gonna try to like fake an ID card, digital ID card.
Yeah, go ahead, and Prometheus can transmit digitally.
Okay. 28.
So you just take out one of your blank cards.
Psychic paper.
Yeah.
Here.
So you hand it to him, and the attendant just takes it, puts it in the little reader, and he goes, do, 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 do. Yes. Welcome, Virgil. Your room is ready. It's been cleaned properly.
Thank you.
Hopefully to your liking.
Okay.
Is that a guest of yours? As he looks
Yes.
over Anya.
Edna mode. And guest.
He goes, that guest is allowed.
Well, I would hope so.
And then he basically just motions towards the elevator.
Is there any kind of like listing that shows the other residents, or
No, you have to just go to him and ask for
can
that.
I ask Prometheus to get me a list
Hmm?
registry? Okay, I'm gonna ask Prometheus to give me a registry.
So Prometheus goes, well, let's see here. She goes,
Ooh.
Nope. She went click.
She's
Did
going
she one
down
down while I reboot?
I think she
There's
just
another
like
10 seconds.
turned the lights out on the whole place. Anyways, so she goes and she gets the list. She says, "Whew, thanks to that key card, I was able to actually access it for you."
Cool.
She goes, do, 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 do. She goes, do, 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 found it. Aha! Found him. Wow. Floor 35. That's really high up there.
What number? Room?
Yes, he goes, it's room 3515.
Alright. Thank you, Prometheus. I hop on the elevator,
All right.
assuming you're going with me.
Yes.
Alright. So, you guys jump in the elevator,
Mm-hmm.
and it just feels like in no time, it just gets you there. It's like, doo-doo, all of a sudden it's like, floor 1, 3, 15, 35. It's like,
Not even
whoa!
enough time for elevator music.
It's like bullet elevators. So you get up there and ding, psh, it opens up. As it does, you guys see this luxurious hallway. You know, it's on the right side. You guys actually have like a window view of the city. On the left side, you see rooms, and there's plants too in this hallway. It's very interesting.
Like cybernetic plants, like real
Like
plants.
plastic plants. Or
They're holograms.
hard light.
Yeah.
They're hard like plants, and you don't have to worry about them dying.
Or watering.
You have to worry about yourself dying.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and look for room 15.
All right. You locate the room.
I'm going to gently test the lock, or see if it's locked, but not enough to actually jiggle.
Well, these are amazing doors because they just slide and they have electronic locks with the keypads. So you take the key card and basically, put it up against the keypad and it unlocks the door.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no physical handle or anything.
So then I went off.
I'm gonna use lockpick and just open the door.
I want to keep using Prometheus as a catch-all to get around all of our problems. But can Prometheus help me
Could
hack
he
into it?
reprogram your key card to
Yeah,
be for that door?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll ask him. Can you reprogram this key card, please?
Please.
To one Jake O'Connell. Or is it O'Donnell?
What's the
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell?
25.
25. All right.
I'm going to look to Anya. Keep an eye out. I'm going to go in, just shut the door behind me.
All right. Yeah, so you take the key card and you put it up against it, and he reprogrammed it specifically to this room. So it opens the door and just...
Okay. And as it closes, Virgil starts doing a really creepy whistle. Gets out a knife and is playing with the blade. Oh, Jake, where are you?
You guys hear you hear somebody in the bathroom as you hear basically the toilet flush.
I hide in a dark corner.
All right. And then you see Jake as he walks out, and he just showered, so he just put his clothes on, has his hair still wet and everything, brushing his teeth as he just walks towards the bed.
He's doing that. I kind of crouch, slice his Achilles tendon.
All right, roll stealth real quick first.
Oh my god.
You guys are so quick to violence.
Murder bot.
So my first roll was 16.
All right,
So that is 26.
26. All right. Well, yeah, your stealth worked. Fantastic. Go ahead and roll the attack now.
Okay, so blades I'm skilled in, so I get advantage. Okay, so 13
Plus Dex.
plus that's 23.
23. All right. Yeah, you sliced the tendon. All right.
You see when he kind of just fall.
You hear him scream.
I put my hand over his mouth. No, it's not time for that yet, Jake.
You see his eyes. He's like, "Woo!"
You're gonna answer some questions for me.
I'm assuming that wasn't.
I
Virgil
sit
that
down
heard
on
screaming
him.
from outside the door.
Do what?
I'm gonna assume that wasn't Virgil. I heard screaming
No.
from outside the door.
You're like, that didn't sound like Virgil.
Are you okay,
I put the tip of the blade to his temple.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the name of the customer you deleted, Jake. Answer quickly. Every second is a finger loss. Cut off his pinky. Let go. What's his name?
He goes, who you're talking about. Who are you? What is this?
Of your cafe.
That was another second.
Cut off from
What is wrong
I guess
with
only in the
you?
last 10 seconds before he blacks out.
My blood.
I'll give you a little bit longer this time.
No one makes me bleed
The
my
patron
own
from your
blood.
cafe, his name was redacted from your records. I showed him a picture that he gave me. What is his name?
I honestly, I don't know who he is.
That took 10 seconds.
Another finger.
Ah!
You're not giving me the answers I want, Jake.
All right, roll intimidation real quick.
So if I don't have it, I just straight roll?
Oh, you can roll advantage on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's intimidated.
You get advantage for this.
18.
18.
That's plus 11.
29.
29. Yeah. Because he starts to, like, say something, then stop, and then you go for the next finger. He goes, okay, no, I'll tell you who it is. He goes, all right, I don't know his real name. I just know the alias that he goes by. That's all I know. That's
That'll
it.
work.
Okay? He says, he goes by... Just kidding.
Is that his name? That's the alias.
He goes, okay, let me try it again. He goes by, and he tries to say it again, and then he goes, I don't know. Why can't I tell you? Why am I not telling you? I want to tell you. Why can't I tell you?
Chop the finger off.
All right. He
You
goes,
didn't have bloody stumps by the time
pain.
you're done,
The
Jake.
pain. He goes, Dad, I want to tell you who it is. And you can see he's like physically struggling to like actually mouth out the words.
Maybe he could have written it down.
Before he lost all his fingers.
Bloody
He
stumps.
still got his right hand. I'm working on the left.
He's got toes.
How well can you hold
Here.
the pen with your toes?
Jake, write it in your own blood for me.
He goes,
Oh, God.
His name is Dante.
Dante?
And then you see him, and he basically he starts having a seizure, you know, and he just starts violently moving and then foaming at the mouth.
Oh, are we
And-
dying? Let me assist you. And I start stabbing him over and over and over again.
That seems like overkill. Literally.
I tell him the name.
Is this
His
being
handle should be
broadcast?
Dante.
Okay.
Can
I
we
go and
hear
clean
everything?
The blade, clean my
Well, if
hands,
he's broadcasting it to him, then he's broadcasting it
try
out.
it.
That's
Put my knife
Can you
away
run a
and see
scan
the
for
thing,
Dante's
Step over the
normal
body.
Yeah.
hideouts? Or
Alright.
where he might normally be?
Alright, we're done here. Fix my hair.
Make sure you don't have any blood on you.
Like maybe check the cyber community?
Nice to see this lot hates people like I do.
Let's see. I guess that would just be like a kind of a search for his handle and try to like, I don't know, find normal activity or
Sure.
where he's typically does. It's like 30.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right, so you do a search here for Dante,
Mhm.
and you kind of do some filtering, you know, the results to try to pinpoint exactly who specifically you're looking for, you know. And what you're able to find is that there is this hacktivist named Dante, who he's been known to, screw around with the security systems of these corporations, you know, to prove a point. So, and it usually has anything to do environmental wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can see a very big play in it. So when they announce like this new thing that could potentially, you know, harm the environment or whatnot, he usually puts his signature on it.
Okay.
So that's what you find about him. Now, as far as stomping grounds go, you know, he hasn't been known to frequent the docks.
You said he has been known to frequent.
Hasn't. He's mostly known to frequent the Asphodel.
Okay.
Mostly due to their neutral policy. He likes to do a lot of work that way.
No extradition.
Right. Yeah. And there's actually been a couple times that he's been caught, so to speak. But, the way that works in that district, the police couldn't actually secure him.
Okay. That narrows down the 3 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So for when I do shapeshift, do I just spend the charge, or do I need to roll for efficiency on the shapeshifting?
You spin a charge. Just spin a charge.
Okay. Have you ever used a jetpack?
Can't say that I have, nope.
Oh, buckle in. I'm going to start shifting until I start to spread across his chest like a rig. Jetpack's on the back with some guns mounted on the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically just, you can hear my voice. Ja, let's go up the middle route to this Asmodeus. You know where we're going. I'll just take you there fast.
Alright, let's go. Whoa!
In Scorpion, if you wanted to, you could attempt to log into the system for the trains, and you could try to divert their next location. You could change it. So instead of the next location, next stop is commercial district, you can say next stop is wherever I feel like.
Okay. I'll give us the rest of us a way to actually get there.
Mm-hmm.
Straight to hell.
Gremner doesn't do too good in tight spaces. People!
Lots of chaos inside claustrophobic spaces.
It'd be like a 29 to do that.
Yeah. So you're able to do it. The train that just arrived, you were able to hack into and reprogram the destination.
Alright, I'll keep the train there until everyone can actually, physically get to here.
It works. And meanwhile, you guys are traveling already.
Rocket.
Just use the tracks.
Yeah, just fly up the track.
Basically. Alright, so you have located a person of interest named Dante, who's in the Asphodel district, who may potentially have information for you on where you can locate this device.
I knew it.
Grenard's like, if I had a bit on it, that's what I would have bit. And tune in next time to find out how the hunt for Dante goes as they travel to a neutral district with all these violent tendencies.
We are neutrally violent. It's not good nor bad, it just is.
It just is. But yes, be sure to tune in next time, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow up on all of our other podcast episodes that we have going on, including the previous ones here in this realm. Check out Fanes in the Dark and the Sauna Riddle and Steel and Project Typhon. And tune in next time. This is Saturday Night Gaming signing off.